Today, we're all preoccupied with an uncertain future. From agonising about global warming to worrying about life-threatening diseases. But with so much anxiety, one question remains unanswered. What are we going to do for fun? There are no prizes for guessing that computer and video games are going to be the #1 bestseller. Today, the worldwide industry is worth about $28 billion US. By 2008, it's expected to double in value. One person who could be at the forefront of future computer fun is this man. Adrian Cheok is the director of the Interaction and Entertainment Research Centre at Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. He's invented interactive computer technology which integrates players into games in a radical new way. He calls it mixed reality.
Mixed reality is where we take the virtual world and seamlessly integrate it with the real world. Humans are physical creatures and we require social interaction and touch. We must provide new types of media where we do interact with the virtual world, but we also have social interaction.
Adrian's brave new world of social interaction is this. Strangely clad gamers taking virtual reality out onto the streets.
We take the computer game, which is now on the screen, and we take it out into the real world. You're walking around in the city streets or running around in parks, etc., and you're playing with other people who are also interacting in the game.
The main attraction of mixed reality is that the player can be the star of their own game.
The players wear a wearable computer, which has GPS tracking as well as a touch sensor on the back. And this is connected to a head-mount display which has an orientation sensor to track the head position, as well as a camera. This camera feeds the live video signal of the outdoor world into the wearable computer, combines it with the computer graphics to make the mixed reality fantasy game.
As well as interacting with virtual objects, the player can also see and touch real-life objects, as well as other players. If a player pushes a sensor on the wearable computer, it activates virtual responses, which could win them the game. But mixed reality isn't just for technology-mad teenagers. Grandchildren and grandparents can also play via the internet.
So it's really designed that young children or very elderly can use this system without even learning how to know how to use a computer. So we want to make this technology available for the broad spectrum of society.
And you don't have to run about with a wearable computer to immerse yourself in mixed reality games. Here in Magic Land, players move cups to manipulate three-dimensional representations of themselves in a fantasy world.
To create the mixed reality scene, we need to know the position of the table and the cups. So to do this, we use these black markers. These black markers are tracked using cameras above the table to produce the mixed reality scene.
To create the 3D image of themselves, the player steps into this specially constructed booth.
In this room, you can capture your own live 3D avatar. What it is, it's a real-time 3D model of yourself. What we do is we take 9 Firewire cameras. They film every part of your body and they reconstruct the 3D model in real time. So what happens, you can send that 3D model live through the internet and talk to your friends anywhere in the world as if you're really there.
As well as gaming and 3D conversations on the internet, Adrian believes mixed reality could be put to other uses. For example, bringing a whole new dimension to pop-up books and education. But the highly visual and interactive nature of the technology could also make it a useful aid in rather less fun scenarios, like military planning.
The most important thing is that it allows a real physical and social collaboration. So whether you're in the classroom, whether you're in a work situation, whether you're in play, it's very important always to have that physical and social contact with other people.